Welcome to Chapter 4, the Design tab in Word 2016. Here you're looking at your handout that will show you examples that you can review if you don't want to watch this tutorial of your video. So you can also use your handout to find out more information on the Design tab. Looking at this document, this is your Chapter 4, Exercise 1. It is not, I do not follow the directions, so please do not think that as you go through this that you are actually setting this up based on the directions given in Chapter 4, Exercise 1, because that is not the case. My job here right now in this tutorial is just to show you how you can set up different features using the Design tab. All right, the first thing is on the right side, we have our watermark. So you have these text watermarks that you can just click on and it will insert that into the document. We can also go down and customize our watermark by adding a picture. So we can select the picture. It will allow us to go online and look for a picture to insert as background. I can do a image search, so I can type in Apple and then hit enter. The search will look for only Creative Commons images, so they're pretty much free to use in your document without copyright violations. However, you also have to be responsible, down here it'll tell you, for respecting the rights, including copyright. It doesn't want to let me do that. But that was how you would put in a picture watermark. You can also customize your text watermark. If I click on this drop down arrow, I will get more options for watermarks. I can also create my own. So I'm going to click on draft. I can change the font that I'm using in it. I can also change the size. I can make it diagonal or horizontal. And I also can change the color. And then I can apply it and close. And if you noticed that I now have a draft watermark in my document, and that has been customized. I can also add page color. So I can click on my page color drop down. I can add standard colors. There are more colors here. But I also can go to fill effects. And this will allow me to add a gradient, which means I can do a one color, two color, which in other words, I would just come up here and select the colors I would want to use. I can also come down to shading styles and do horizontal. And I have different types of variants that I can also include in my document. So as you can see, you can go down and select a lot of different ones. And then I would click on OK. I also have textures that I can use. The most common texture for resumes and cover letters is the parchment, and it will tell you right here. So as you click on, it will show you the names of each of those. But parchment is the standard one that you would actually use for a resume or a cover letter or both. So I'm going to click. I also have patterns I can use, and I can also use a picture. So I'm just going to put the standard parchment in there, click OK, and now I have a background. Now I would also have to go back and check my options feature to make sure under my display that will print the background color in images. If this is not selected, when I print this document out, it will not print the background, or it will not print the draft. The last one is my page borders. When I look at page borders, I have three tabs here. I've talked about this earlier. The page border, you're going to have to select either a box, a shadow, or a 3D. You can also scroll and pick your line number, and you can pick your color. You can also pick your size. And I could click OK. But if I didn't, I can click on none. I could also come down here and click on this art tab, and I have a lot of different features that I can use in my art tab. All right, and then I have my options feature where I can measure from the edge of the page or I can add from text. And I can change these numbers if I want. Click OK, and they'll click OK. So there is my page border. Now this is not necessarily attractive because it doesn't really fit. I would not do this. But I'm going to go back into page borders, and I want you to take a look. Move this down. When I go into options, if I say now edge of paper and go OK, OK, you notice that now the margins move off the text. So that's another option that I can use as well. So, and then on my page borders, I also need to be aware of, let's say I want this to stand out. I can actually go to my borders, which is for text, and click a box, and I can actually select a color, and I can select a size, and I can also select a different type and click. I can do text or I can do paragraph. I'm going to do paragraph. If you notice now, I have a border going around my text. I can do it around a word, a paragraph. And then also I have shading that I can use. I can go in and put in a light color shading. I can also put in a 10%. I can also put in a color here. And then I click OK. And you can't, right here, you're going to see shading. So that's pretty much your page background section, your watermark, your page color, and your page border. And so that's pretty much the 3 that we're doing on our page background. Thanks for watching, and I hope you have fun working in Design